Let me ask you a couple more questions here. To those of us in America, we hear the news, and of course, it seems like everywhere we look or every place we hear, Islam is the fastest growing religion. It's almost frightening for those of us a little older looking at a young generation. I almost, from the news, I want to look at the younger generation and say, you might be living in an Islamic state in this country in another 70 years or 60 years. Europe talks about how Germany mentioned 30 years will be an Islamic republic. France is having trouble with the huge number of the growth rate of Islam. How do you see the future of Islam and relative to Christianity?
Yes, first of all, let me tell you that fear not. Fear not, brother. The devil looks and sounds strong sometimes, but I tell you, he's not. He's weak. And I know that you believe in this. I know that you believe in that, and we all believe in this. But I mean in the Islam as a religion. Yes, it's growing, big deal, but it's empty. It has nothing to offer humanity. And Islam maintained itself and protected itself for 1400 years and more by fear, intimidation, and isolation. And I tell you, this is over. One of the reasons I came public with this, I could keep my faith, and have peace in my life and just go to the church like everyone else when I moved to the United States and close all the chapters of my life. But I choose to go public to encourage others to come public and not to be afraid. Second, to send a message to my family and to the Muslims that they are going nowhere, because they know that I didn't come from any Muslim family. I know about the Islamic project more than any Muslim knows about. In fact, I sacrificed for it more than most Muslims do. And I know what I'm talking about. I studied Islam, and I still studying it, and every time I study it, I know that this is totally from the devil. The powers of darkness control this religion. And this is not a religion versus religion, by the way. This is not Christianity versus Islam. This is the God who loves and the God who hates war. And I tell you, it might look for us very difficult to defeat this type of God, but we eventually will defeat him. And those are some of the logical reasons for people who like to be encouraged. We have thousands of people coming to Christ, for example, on a daily basis in the Middle East. By phone calls, they accept Christ. And we have secret underground groups in every Arab Muslim country. We have a group of disciples that they study the Bible in Mecca, in the Kaaba. And I tell you that this is for real. We tell them, they say the safest place for us to meet in Mecca, in the Kaaba. The holiest place for Muslims. We tell them, why? They say if we go and meet anywhere else, like an apartment, they will start to question. And we just go to their mosque, wearing their traditional clothes, and we sit down, and the only thing that we're talking about, the Bible and Jesus Christ, and how we're going to change our society, and we never get suspicious.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's great.
Do Muslims know this? They don't know that. They don't know this, but they see the change. Today with technology, that we can outreach everybody. We have here our brother, with the
Brother George Zaris.
Craig, with the radio stations.
Radio stations.
We have satellite TVs. Also good news for Muslims. My publisher decided to publish Son of Hamas, my book, for free for the Arab world to download.
And that comes out when, you said?
A week from now.
1 week from now, it comes out free to the Arab world.
For example, my book, probably they wouldn't allow publishing it on any Arab Muslim soil. So we say, okay, we will find a way around. So let's build a website and have the electronic book there, and we tell Muslims download it for free. We don't have even to publish it. So millions will get the chance to read it and go through this experience. This doesn't mean that we can change the Middle East in one night, in one day, and it's not only about my story. There are many other stories. Maybe I got more attention than others, but there are real heroes that nobody knows about. They're working very hard in the shadows, and they're working for the glory of the Lord. They're great soldiers, and we have thousands of those people who are working today in the Middle East, and we are going to change the Middle East. So it doesn't matter. Let Muslims be very proud of some conversion here and there, but we will stop them. We will stop them. And I think it's not going to take more than a few years for the change to happen.
Wow. Wow, that should give great hope.